Hey Casey, how's it going? I was just doing some thinking. I was thinking about all these guys on this Men for Christ page that I'm on that absolutely like trash me when I ask for their help. I should I should show you the post. It's like, and you should see that hatred and the demonization of myself. It's so it got me in my head. I was like, what if you're doing the wrong thing, Carl? How's God gonna take that? It gets me to think even more like, what if the Bible is a make believe story? And I end up finding that out. I looked at it from that vantage point. But then I thought, I mean, if you're gonna pick a character out of a book to want to be like, I think Jesus is a pretty good option. And I think God's going to be happy with that. So I think I'm on a win-win here, but I don't know. These people, all I asked from them was a friend request. I said, you guys determine whether or not I'm a prophet. I don't know. I think I am, but I don't know. Just because I think it doesn't make it so why don't you guys determine? Why don't you come on? I'll share my videos and you guys tell me. But no, I got one friend request. 50,000 people on that that group. That's weird, eh? I don't know. I thought Men of Christ were supposed to be truth seekers, but I don't know. I wasn't telling them anything. I was telling them to make up their own minds, but apparently we don't like to do that anymore. I'm going to do one of those impromptu Michael Della Rochas because I paused this earlier. I don't even know what he's about to say. So, and then we'll take the conversation from there.
Questions. I mean, I know a lot of people are familiar with this. You know, you ask a question, where'd you get this candy from on Halloween? Where'd you get these things? Well, you know, now we have to take it to the next step. What's actually these chemicals that are in the Halloween trick-or-treaties? You got to watch out, Light Warriors. It's a very powerful time of the year where so many rituals are happening. They're happening in the dark. They actually happen right in front of your face too, but you don't realize it, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to realize it.
And that's what he does. He talks about it, but he doesn't say what it actually is and how we can stop it. So I don't know.
In a ritual during this time period.
He's telling people not to vote. Like, if this isn't real, I would really want people to vote. I mean, I think the Democrats are really hurting people right now. But I might be wrong. But then again, I don't think the Republicans are any better. Do you know how much money they have to pay to even become a senator and stuff like that? Unaffordable for them. So all these little sponsors pay for them. So how do you think their policies go? Follow the money? I don't know. If I was a person, I would say, this is the salary that you get, and you don't need any sponsors. This is it, and you can't accept any money from anybody else. Not ever. Nope, you give up your freaking chance to Nancy Pelosi's stock exchange. That's what I would do. But I don't know. Like, even the good guys probably aren't that good. Like, I don't know. I still have my questions about Trump, and I think I'm supposed to get a message to him. I don't know about his ties with Johnson & Johnson. Maybe Johnson & Johnson's are good guys. I don't know. Maybe Trump's just playing a role. Just who knows? But I think it's time that we ask questions, but nobody wants to ask the questions. This is so frustrating for me. Especially all the hatred. You should see the hatred on the TikToksic. That's special. Those people over there are really good. And they think they're really witty. And they wonder why I respond back with videos all the time. Because one day I believe they're going to have to look back on that and be like, what? How dumb was I? I could be wrong. They could sit there and save those videos and laugh at me for the next 50 years. Who knows?
This is the Holy Portal. And this is
No,
just the
Holy
start.
Portal.
We're going to focus on
Michael's talking about the Holy Portal.
You have to be prepared.
What are you
every
saying,
single
Mikey?
day during the Holy Portal. So let's start it off on the right foot. Remember who you are. Remember this is a spiritual war. And you will become
See,
the person.
I think I'm a prophet and I don't know anything. So, how does that dude know everything? Has the right to call me a demon. I'm sorry. I think that's what excites me the most. I let them get to me sometimes, but it's usually the Satan and demon and blasphemy and all this other stuff because I don't see anybody else stepping up to act like Jesus. Just because I think God put me through like all the situations that he did and maybe made me think that I was Jesus that many times because I was failing pretty bad at it to be like him. I had to realize who he was.
In the fifth dimension. Have a wonderful day.
And I think everybody thinks that he's a fluff cake, and I don't. I think he just wants the truth. And that's it. So I'm willing to be his sidekick. When he comes down and he tells me I did something wrong, I'll be more than happy to listen to what he has to say. He's Jesus. Like, he's going to be like touching people and healing them and all this other stuff. So I might listen to a guy like that, but
in the fog. Don't you like the fog?
fog. I think a lot of people are living in the fog with Michael. And like I said, the scary part thing is that Michael thinks he's a good
Over the
dude.
next few days, it's going to be very powerful.
He probably is to a lot of people. Obviously, 70,000 people think he's a good dude, but he's a liar. I don't know how you know all this stuff, bud. Like, I only know what's real, what I think is real. And if you can convince me it's not real, then it's not real.
And you have to remember it through your innates. You are who your soul is, not
I know I am who my soul is.
not with your
Hey,
family. The Holy
Casey.
told you.
You ever wonder about death and stuff like that? Because I think I've already been in heaven. I think me and a few people, at least I'm hoping, we're kicking back and we're like, hey boys, you bored? Want to go get the shit kicked out of us for a bit and then come up on top? I think that's what might happen. I don't know. I think we get a little bored and then we want you guys to remind us how good we got it. Maybe. I don't know. It's I don't know. I don't know nothing. I just am, and I know what I think I know, and I think I know that the devil's a pussy, and everybody makes him strong, because the devil is not strong without men, but men make him strong, because trinkets. That's all I hear anymore. That's my favorite thing. I hate. And then people call me a hater. I ain't a hater. Want to hear my spiritual thoughts on homosexuality and trans? I don't really have any. I just look at them as human beings. But I don't like the indoctrination, and I don't like any of that stuff. I think that Caitlyn Jenner, at the age that Bruce Jenner was, he had that right to become Caitlyn Jenner. Because I don't have the right to judge him, because I'm not inside his head. I don't know what it's like to think the things that he's thinking. That's between him and God, not me. I mean, he knows the truth. Like, Caitlyn Jenner knows the truth. See, I don't even know what to say anymore without getting in trouble. I don't even know the truth. It's like, my son's gay. So, I mean, who am I to say? I've never had those thoughts. I don't know. All one day, I just hope that I can convince my kid to get with God, and he can find out for himself. I don't know if it's bad. I don't know. I think I'm good either way, but who knows? Maybe I'll come back later and talk about Kanye. Yeah, well, maybe I'll talk about Kanye right now, because, like, he's not allowed on the Daily Wire. You would think if anybody in the world would want to debate Kanye because he said something racist, it would be Ben Shapiro. But no, because I think Ben Shapiro knows that Kanye might be able to make him look bad. But that's just my opinion, because no one wants to hear Kanye out. No one wants to hear what his religious beliefs are. That's what Kanye believes. So why should anybody be able to tell him it's not true unless they can prove it? But nobody can. I think he's just trying to say that there's a group of bad people running the show. And they're doing a lot of satanic, sick things. And he's trying to expose them, and nobody cares, because they're campaigning against them to cancel them and shut them up, and like not even a top-notch debater like Ben Shapiro. And I like a lot of the things that Ben Shapiro says. But man, if he wants to be part of cancel culture, Ben Shapiro doesn't know that, hey, you let an idiot talk, an idiot will show themselves. Ben Shapiro knows that. So maybe that's why Ben Shapiro doesn't want to debate Kanye West. Because I think Kanye will give Ben Shapiro the time to talk. I think we'll see a different Ben Shapiro if they did debate. That's just, I mean, that's Ben's thing. He should be able to rip Kanye apart. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that he could if you actually used your ear holes and listened to what the man has to say. Because like I said, can you imagine if Kanye is a prophet like he says, and all these dinglings are messing with him? Like, how do you think that goes for you? That's why I like to have this end. I like to find out if I'm nuts. Because if I'm not, there's going to be a lot of craziness going on. A lot. Like, Hillary Clinton, that would be funny. Like, and like I said, this is just my opinions, and if I'm offending anybody, maybe there's a reason you're offended. Because if you say something about me, I'll just come back and say, you're not so smart. But hey, like, can you imagine, like, Princess Palpatine? The Pope? Like, what are these people thinking? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Justin Trudeau. I'd love to see the little look on that worm's face. Like, I don't know. Joe Biden. He probably wouldn't even know. You could probably put Joe Biden in a jail cell with the teleprompter, and he'd probably still think he was running the world. But hey, I might come back later.